What is up, folks? Jorge Anito here. Thanks for stopping by and welcome back. My friends, today we'll be discussing my top 5 places to buy rare cards, hype cards, and any desirable deck in between. And because here's the problem. Let's just say that you're a fan of Gemini playing cards and you run over to GeminiPlayingCards.com. And you look up the newest deck that they're offering, and guess what? They're sold out. Maybe you want to pick up some previous released Gemini cards, and they're out too. And maybe they do have something, but you already got what they have on the site. What we have to end up doing is basically relying on third-party sellers. And these are, I'm not talking about eBay, though we all probably wind up there from time to time. I know I do if I'm being honest. I'm talking about places that sell playing cards, right? Playing card sites. And so I wanted to list my top 5 places that I personally buy playing cards, and I'm not talking about the major retailers. On this list, you won't find Illusionist, you won't find Murphy's Magic, and for goodness sake, you won't find Penguin Magic. I love all 3 of those sites. I pick up things from there from time to time, but specifically, this list is dedicated to the lesser known. I'm sure most of you guys will have heard of most of these places. I'm going to leave links, by the way, to all of these places in the description below. But yeah, so, hopefully you'll run across at least 1, maybe 2 places that you haven't heard of. And I'm telling you, and it's not just places based out of the States either. There's a few places from the UK as well. So check out all these sites. They are worthwhile for sure, or else I wouldn't be talking about them. So let's go ahead and get into it right now. We're going to go ahead and get these honorable mentions out the way first and foremost. And the number 1 honorable mention is the Card Inn. Yes, James over at the Card Inn, TCI, UK based. The thing that's special about the Card Inn is James carefully packages everything. There's this thing called the Card Inn Experience, or the unboxing experience, and it's basically what it is he's got everything wrapped up in, nice tissue, it's well packaged, and it's just the feeling of unwrapping. You're like a kid on Christmas, basically. I picked up a few things from him before. I've never been disappointed. He always throws in stickers, as well as deck sleeves, so your cards will come encased in a plastic deck sleeve. He really goes all out. So my number 1 honorable mention would be the Card Inn. My second honorable mention, and probably the biggest site, to the level of like Illusionist.com. This is 52cards.com. In fact, I debated whether or not to even include this in the video, but I love 52 cards and Assad, and he has just such a curated selection. I couldn't go without at least mentioning him in the honorable mention section. So there you have it, 52cards.com. You're always going to find really cool decks. He always updating the stock. You won't be disappointed. Reasonably priced. So check out 52cards.com. My third and final honorable mention is a place called Ronald.com. Ronald.com. It might be Ronald Decks. You'll find the link in the description, but basically this is a place based out of the Philippines. This site has all kinds of good cards that you don't normally see every day. In fact, I just picked up some Madison Hustlers, a deck that hasn't sold on popular sites since 2018 or so. Like this card, he always has really cool cards, nice decks. So yeah, if you don't mind the international weight, right? And it's the same way, with the UK. When I'm over in the States, Ohio to be exact, so when I order something internationally, I know it's going to be a few weeks. So if you got the time, you don't mind the wait, run over and check out Ronald.com. You'll find some cool decks over there. Coming in at number 5 is a place called BlackMarketDecks.com. This is a Dan and Dave affiliate site. So we're all familiar, obviously, with Art of Play and Art of Magic. They also partnered with like Conjuring Arts, I believe. But they have this site called Black Market Decks, and I'm just gonna let you check out a few. They have, Virtuoso, Standards. They always keep really good cards over here. They have the Dan and Dave Gilded deck over here, which is actually sold out, so that's unfortunate. Guy Hollingworth. They have really cool cards. This is just a few that I'm showing you right off. But yeah, you want to check out some cool cards, check out blackmarketdecks.com. Coming in at number 4 is a place called Cutz. Yes, you heard that right, Cutz. I should mention, by the way, stay tuned, keep sticking it through my viewers from the UK, because my number 1 pick is a place based out of the UK. So, yes, just hang in there. But yeah, number 4, we got Cutz. Really cool place. A recent thing, this past few weeks has been the release of the Orbit V8 playing cards, long awaited. They came out with the V8 Parallel Edition as well, and also the Aesop Rock Orbits, and those sold out so fast. But wouldn't you know, if you run over to Cutz, you can actually pick up some of the new Orbits right now. So I wanted to go ahead and let you know about Cutz. Check it out. Coming in at number 3 is RarePlayingCards.com. Let me know in the comments if you guys have shopped here. This place is insane. There is such a huge collection of just lesser known cards. Definitely decks that you don't see every day. I just recently picked up some Gemini playing cards, the Gemini Safari, as well as a pack of Black Monticellos. And yeah, I'm never disappointed. Every time I like to just come here and just look around. Basically like window shop. There's so many things that they offer. It's always a joy to come check out RarePlayingCards.com, and I would encourage you guys to do the same. And for the number 3 spot, place I like to go pick up really cool decks, that is BAM Playing Cards. Now, I was first made aware of this site fairly recently. A couple months back, I was on Dan and Dave's Art of Play, and I was redirected to this site. So I don't think that it's an affiliate site, of Dan and Dave. However, I do think that they are trying to promote these guys. And wow, this is impressive. Like, they do this thing called the Saturday drop. So every Saturday at 11 Pacific Standard Time, for me that ends up being 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they do this Saturday drop where they just drop a bunch of really rare cards for reasonable price. So yeah, you can see right there, it says check here every Saturday for a selection of hard to find decks for reasonable prices. Quantities are limited, so make sure to set a reminder. And man, you have to act quick. You can see they got the new Cardistry Touch up there. They got some Dan and Dave, Smoke and Mirrors, Anyone. I mean, just a lot of cool cards. This is just the Saturday drop. This is the things that are left, by the way. I'm surprised a lot of these aren't already sold out. But they even have a thing, discount decks, where you might run into some cards that might have a ding or something on the tuck box. We'll just look at this. Yeah, so check out the Anyone red checkerboard. It says because it's dinged, they're all asking $28 for it. It's a pretty good deal considering that deck usually goes for about $45, $50 normally. So yeah, I don't mind a ding on the box. Great place. Check out BAM Playing Cards. And for the number 1 spot, UK based, by the way. Yeah, this is paperdecks.com. And let me tell you what, for all you collectors out there, Macaro, if you're watching, if you're wanting to pick up specialty decks, hype decks, rare cards in general, this guy keeps every type of desirable playing card. Let's just check out his. See, we've already talked about Anyone worldwide. Let's check out his Fontaine collection. Yes, this guy still has Fontaine playing cards. And let me just show you. These are all cards that have been sold out for quite a while. He even does these things like Fontaine Mystery Deck for 24 pounds. They got the Halloween Fontaines. They got the new Pink Panthers. So you can see he has a rather large. He even has the Rip and Dip V2. That's a couple years old, right? Yeah, all these cards, Fontaines, obviously, they sell out immediately. The point that I'm showing you this to just let you know that, yeah, this guy is serious. He stocks up on rare decks, and he keeps in rare cards. You're always going to find really cool cards. Let's check out Orbit, what he has. He has V3 Orbits. That's insane. 64 pounds. You could see he's got the new Orbit V8 and the V8 Parallel Edition for 33 pounds. That's a good deal. He even has, wow, he has an Orbit bundle. V3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 Parallel, 8, and 8 Parallel for 250 pounds. So anyway, if you guys really are serious about collecting and you have just looking for that one, Orbit deck or Fontaine, any one. He has a Art of Play as well. Run over and check out Paper Decks, because I'm telling you what, this guy has the rare cards, and for that reason, and because he keeps in them too, like he just always, it's just like he never runs dry. It's the site that keeps on giving rare cards. It's always a pleasure to come and see what he's got up. Check out paperdecks.com. Alright, fellow playing card enthusiasts, there you have it. That's my top 5 playing card sites. Places I love to go pick up desirable decks of all sorts. And so I'll leave, like I said, links of all these places in the description. I encourage you to run over, check them out. Let me know in the description if you've shopped at any of these places. Let me know of other places. There's so many sites. This list could have went on and on, right? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Anyway, wow, I could go on and on about this because I love cards. But I better end it here. Jorge Anito here, signing off. Be blessed. Actually, if you made it this far to the video, at the very end, I saved a really special honorable mention for last. And so this is UME, United Magicians Emporium. If you guys ever watch Pig Cake, sometimes you'll see a guy, Danny, on there. He sells playing cards. This is his site. You're going to find things from Diller's Grip, Fontaine, anyone. Hey, Dougie. Oh, that's not Doug, that's Baby. All types of just desirable decks. So run over and check out UME, United Magicians Emporium. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you back here next time.